Welcome everyone. I'm JP and this is
Big guy.
This is Pack and Draw, where you open a pack and then draw the card later. So let's see what we got. Go ahead.
That's something good. I don't know if a green code's good or not. Sinistea, Feebas, Pansmere, Fletchling, Wimpod, Relicanth, Volcrona, Energy, Pupitar, Horsewire, and a special energy, hidden dark energy.
Okay, so what are we gonna draw here? There's some interesting ones.
How about
the cup should be interesting.
Yeah, let's just go with the Sinistea.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna draw here. So let's get drawing. Okay, here we're at the drawing part of the video. Sinistea, and let's see what we can do here. You can see, again, we have our pre-established sketch here. We're always going to try to, as best we can, take our own interpretation. So let's do this. You guys know I like to kind of work with the thicker marker, but wherever you have works. So actually, this time I'm gonna, since I work left to right a little bit, just so I don't kind of accidentally get a marker on my hands, by leaning over too much. Go this way, but I think we have a really nice possible drawing. I'm going to cut that off here only because you notice it has a chip and then it has like a kind of a ghost hand almost. It's kind of the liquid that comes out can be formed in different shapes. So instead of a drip, I have the hand actually coming off the page and around. So that's kind of like what you see there. So let me get this bottom part of the cup. We're really emphasizing this here. I'm going to probably have it go halfway. Really emphasize the downward perspective. So while we're here, kind of add that shade element there. And again, I'm already giving some depth there. Really should kind of flesh out the object. It seems like more of a delicate Pokemon, but delicate character. Just making sure everything's in frame. It's always tough trying to work with ovals and parts that are even. Sometimes you just have to take your own interpretation on it, and it just takes practice to get it perfect. Again, you always want to be confident with your strokes. So I'll have this kind of come around. So that doesn't look too bad. Pretty simple design overall. Let's work in some of these other elements here. So since we're at the bottom, let's just work on that. I know it's probably not the most exciting part for you guys. All right. I'm tempted because of the thinner marker to start working on some of the detail in the face. As you can see here, it's harder to see there, but as you can see here, so intricate detail that represents the face and so forth. But actually, I just want to get some of the larger parts. Actually, I'll just let me use a thinner marker here for this top part and see how it looks, because it's further back in space. So since it's further back in space, there might be less details for us to see. And actually really enjoy how that turned out. Yeah, it looks really nice. Okay, perfect. And just subtle difference in the markers here. Since this is kind of closer to us, let's kind of work with that first. It's like the liquid ghost part that's coming out out of it, and it's coming out of the frame and around. So actually, let's use the same shape, especially for the underneath part. Kind of want more thicker down there, but that's fine. You can kind of see how it's moving plates around. Here, for ours, just giving us this thumbs up. It's not going to be perfect. Remember, it's a ghost, so it's not going to have like perfect knuckles and, you know, fingers, but it gives us the shape we want. Maybe I'll just use this here. Yeah, it's come along really nicely. So the inner part of this is there's kind of like a swirl. So we're gonna have the liquid kind of cut off here. And again, I'm gonna try to do my best not to smudge anything. And I'm using a thicker marker just to kind of show where the liquid is. So we just don't all think it's the same there. Actually, I'll have this meet all the way. There you go. And I'll have this point come out. Little marks there for the most part. And I'll use this thinner marker here. I'm going to add some shade underneath the top part, kind of like the trim or rim part. But I'm going to use this here, the thinner line for this, that kind of line, that kind of a gold line. And I'll actually have it kind of dissipate there a little bit. See, I stopped talking because I'm trying to. There you go. I'm kind of showing everything in there. You guys can see that. Probably would use this there, but let's add some elements so it all balances out, especially underneath here, kind of like the shades. We'll work kind of more right to left. Let me use a thicker marker so I don't have all these kind of jaggedy edges. All right. Not too bad there. Kind of hold my breath. You never know how things are going to turn out. And I'll just fix these here. All right. Come along pretty nicely. Actually, you know what? I think I'll, since I don't actually have the elements colored, maybe I'll fill that part in black. A little gold swirl, just kind of reverse it out. Hopefully I don't regret it. I don't think I will. I mean, I think the idea here is like if you don't take chances, you won't know. Yeah, I'm enjoying that. Or at least I think it works, or it's working. Appreciate everyone who watches these videos. Even though sometimes I'm going to let that, I'll come back to that part. Sometimes I stop talking only because I'm trying to talk about my process here, the drawing process. But because that's what it's about. This is about drawing and getting better at drawing and enjoying, kind of like what we're doing here. But where this kind of breaks apart here, be kind of an implied connection. The liquidy part that kind of comes around there. Now let's work on, I think we have a pretty good form here. Some underlining elements, some directional lines. Now let's kind of tackle some of the finer details. We'll use our thinner marker for that, just to show that there's perspective. These are to imply the eyes. You guys know me, I don't like to connect every single line. These you definitely don't want to overwork. There you go, not too bad. And don't mind if it's almost underneath that, because that is a lid. Add some of my patent kind of ground marks. Maybe a few bits of shade there. Love it. Think it turned out pretty nice. Maybe the only thing I would adjust is that kind of liquid part. Let's add some just small indications. Small indication that's liquid in there, and I'll work with this top part, kind of like where it hits. I think that by varying that a little bit, that looks a lot better. By varying that, almost an unsteady hand, helps us see where we're going with the see, by breaking that apart kind of shows it dissipate, but you can kind of see it's tilted, so the liquid is going that way a little bit. All right, I don't want to overwork it too much. The liquid within there. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Bit of a challenge on the inside of the mug, but good form, good representation. You can kind of see the perspective there. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please like or subscribe or share with someone that might enjoy it too. And take care. Thank you.